Red here from RedInk Tattoo Studio here. I'm about to go over a basic setup before I start a tattoo, how I set up. It's very important because of cross-contamination, keeping everything clean and sanitary. So let me start off how I'm going to do it, all right? So I'm going to go over the items that you need for basic setup. First, you're going to start off tongue depressor. You need one of these. Bottle bag, clip cord cover, paper towels, Scentsy wrap, your good old tattoo machine, and some ink caps. Also, barrier film and A&D ointment. So this is just some of the basic things you're going to need to set up properly. So before I start setup, I'm going to pull out a pair of gloves, which I like to use to set up. Keeps it clean, sanitary, very important. So how I start is, put your good old gloves on here. I'm gonna lay this barrier film down first on my tray. Just like this. I usually do 3 pieces. All in the center here. So that's my basic tray setup to start off with. And then I'll take my bottle bag, get up in here, grab this little corner, rip that off, get my bottle, I'm gonna run it like this. This is a bread bag. This is what I use for my bottle bags. And I twist it up and tie it. Then I'll take my clip cord covers, how much of a pain in the ass this is, still need it. Just run it down. This takes the longest. Oh, I'll pull it through. All right. Some people like to put a little piece of tape up here, like this. Oh. I like to wrap my machine to the grip size I like to use when I tattoo. This is just Scentsy wrap. That's it. Size I like. Take a little A&D here. I always put a thin layer like this. Depending on how much I'm going to do, what I'm going to do, Then you take a little bit of your tattooing gel on the back side. Let your tongue depressor down like that. And I pull my ink caps out. Depending on the piece I'm doing, these are number 9 ink caps. I'm gonna use for black. Say it's a small butterfly I'm doing. So I'm gonna pull out 3 shading caps. These are number 16 caps. I like to use for my mixtures. And that's my basic setup before I even get started. This is how I'm gonna set up stuff. Next things are, I'm gonna show you how I pull out my needles, what needles I use for certain pieces, and then my light setup and how I do that. Also, I like to pull out my paper towels ahead of time. So I pull about 7 or 8 of them. And not to waste paper towels, I like to cut them in half. These towels last a long time. They're like cloth. These things are soft like a baby's bottom. They're good for wiping. They don't irritate the skin as much. And they're great. So check back with me. I'm going to show you the rest of the setup, basic setup, and then we'll go over some tattooing techniques. All right? This is Red coming at you.